we started off, we always go off of how did you get your stage name, where did it come from, you know, that whole nine.
Shit, so honestly, Brody, shit, how I got my stage name, bro. I was out there in Toledo actually when I first started rapping.
Okay.
And I was gonna go off my government name, which is similar to my rap name, but it's already a famous person with my government name. So my cousin, he just like made a mistake and was like, "Come on, Tony, I mean millions." You know
Right.
what I'm saying? And then we just ran with it. And then
Right.
after that, it just grew like Mr. Million Bars, you know. And then my other cousin was in Iraq in the army. He like me and him would email. He like Tony two commas, you
Right.
know. And then my other cousin, and I was out there in Toledo. He like I'm on the south side. He like, hey, Tony 6 zeros. I'm like, oh y'all niggas sweet. No,
Right. For showing that good love. He said hyping that man, gassing that man to that point of no return.
yeah, yep. So that's kind of how I got it. You know, basically just being around them and
Right.
you know, I was gonna use my regular name on some regular, you know, but I can't though. It's already a famous drummer. It's a famous drummer with my government name, bro.
What? Okay, then. Hey, we're gonna leave it at that, then. We don't want to get nobody gubs out here, have motherfuckers getting stalked and shit. So,
Right.
but when did you start like spitting or rapping or writing?
Man, I started rapping, I say probably like 17 years ago.
Oh, okay, 17 years ago.
Yeah, I've been doing this shit for a long time. It's just I'm just got different methods now. Like right now, I'm in my punch-in phase. Like you
Oh,
know, I always wanted to
oh,
get
okay.
to that level to where I could just. So all the music I've been doing since the pandemic started, like anything from 2020 till now, I didn't write.
Oh, okay. I see what you're saying. Okay, okay. Hey, that's when you know you at that elite status as a rapper. You know when you able to express your art just straight off the top.
Mhm.
So did you like practice that, or it just like something you just wanted to do? So you like fuck it, I don't even care type shit. You know what I mean? Like, 'cause some motherfuckers
Well,
practice that punching in and punching out.
yeah. So like the studio, it was a studio I started going to called Mix Factory, and they had this event called Pass the Court. And like out of all the shit that I've been on the underground Detroit scene,
Yeah.
it was dope because they actually give you the opportunity to win. Like it wasn't like
Oh,
fixed. You know what I'm saying? So I felt cool. Like one day I'm just in that bitch. I smoke my joint. I'm about to go in there and go see what's up.
right,
Pull up. All the parking spots filled. I was like, you know what? I'm gonna go next week, but I'm gonna be 10
right,
minutes early.
right.
Smoking my joint. I go in that bitch. I'm bobbing my head. I go by myself. I ended up winning. I'm
Oh,
like,
okay.
oh, okay, this hard. So, you
Right.
know, I was recording at a mix factory, and then the pandemic shut everything down. So I'm like, I might as well just go back to my roots and just start recording myself again. And then like I realized like with the right engineer, I could always ship my files. Like my setup always been good enough to where I could ship my files out. So like all like pretty much all my major features except one, I did at my own crib and just got the files mixed.
Oh, damn. Okay, then that's what's up. He said keeping that. That's good for money wise. You know what I'm saying? Saving a lot of money when you do that way.
Yeah, I could drink, I could smoke, I can just like
Right.
how I'm talking to you. Stop. Yeah, I'm chilling in the booth. Pause. Hit the
Right.
joint. And you know that I'm the truth. Pause. Well, you know what I'm saying? You know what I
Right.
mean?
He said he got the whole, mastered that whole technique. He said he got it down pat.
Yeah, then every time you turn that shit on, bro, you play it back like, damn,
Right.
damn. But I noticed the difference with writing.
Uh,
Writing, you can stay on topic more. Punches giving more of that natural, like we
right.
talking, like we vibing. And I think that's what fans want right now. That's where we at with hip hop. People want to feel like the artist they're listening to. So it's
Right.
not really about hopping on a track and snapping no more. It's about creating a cadence that's so dope that
Right.
it's like I got no choice but to listen to this or feel
Exactly.
like this when I listen to this.
Exactly. Yeah, I agree. I agree. I definitely. And then, like you say, it's make it more authentic because I feel like you as a listener, you just kind of know like, yeah, this dude coming from the heart. Like, you know what I'm saying? He coming from, you know what I'm saying, that deep spot as an artist. Like, he ain't really just saying this just to say it type shit. You know what I mean? This how you really feel. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? So that's why I'm like, yeah, oh hell yeah. At first, I was the guys that used to be against it, but then the more I started listening to different people that do it, that did it, you know what I mean, that you knew
Yeah.
that did it, I'm like, oh yeah, nah, you can't. Yeah, this is. I see why they do it. I see.
Yeah, but not everybody can punch in too, though. That's the thing. Like, Some engineers, if you told them you about to punch in, they gonna spin you because it's like I'm not about to mix all that, bro. Like
Exactly.
I'm not about to be like I remember back when I used to engineer, this dude paid me to mix a song. He came through with a singer. I'm like, I ain't gonna lie, bro. I'm gonna have to give your money back, bro. I ain't know he was about to be mixing singing vocals, bro. That's a lot.
That's yeah.
You
It's
know?
a lot. Yeah, I done did it before. I done did it before. It ain't no shortcutting it either.
Yeah, I was like, I'm gonna have to get your cheese back, bro. I'm sorry, I can't even do this one. That was back in the day, you know.
These are the engineering days, man. Yeah, I've been there. I swear I've been there. So, but moving on or whatnot. So, what is the Detroit like music scene? Like, if you was to tell a person who never been in Detroit, but you
Uh-huh.
know may have seen it or whatever, what would you tell them about it or whatnot?
It's probably I say about like three different types of audiences you're gonna get out here. You got like that typical doom 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 doom, you know, your little street rappers. You know, a lot of them niggas not really rappers or they just doing it because they mans do it.
Right.
You got the conscious rappers, but they not really conscious. They like rap about how other rappers can't rap. So it's just like your heart in the right place, but you're not doing it because you're so focused on the niggas that can't. You're not really showing me why you that, you know.
Right.
So
Right.
we got that scene, and then we got the weirdo rappers, like you
Oh,
know,
okay.
people who paint their face, say weird shit, face tats, the
Right.
wild, you
Right.
know, crazy shit. But I'm not in none of them scenes, bro. So
Okay.
that's what make it harder for me because I gotta figure this shit out in a different way. Because obviously them three lanes ain't my lane.
Right. Right. Here, nah, he said that. But nah, not to like I say, not to play it or whatnot. Like I like the Detroit music scene. Like I said, I know somebody up there that you know doing it. Anybody watching, you want to look him up. Tay the Kid, that's my boy. Been knowing him for years. Pretty much my brother. So, but yeah, like I say, I definitely yeah. I wouldn't have known it was all that many different variations of Detroit, but you know it is what it is in that aspect.
It's very clicky, very crabs in a bucket, bro. Like if somebody got like so everybody. All right, so say it's the niggas that's at the top, right, of what we call the top of this area.
Right.
It's like you will have he connected to him. He might be connected to this videographer. He might be connected to this
Right.
producer. He might be connected to this person that organized the shows. He
Oh
connected to the
yeah.
nigga on the radio. But all of these niggas is not there because they're not coming together and helping each other out to pull each other up. So it's just a few niggas that's up there. All these niggas that got the connects, but they're not mixing these tools. And then it's the niggas that just don't know what the fuck they doing. Like you know what I'm saying? That's Detroit for you though.
That definitely sounds like the crabs in the bucket. So yeah, that sounds about right. That
You
sounds
know.
about right. Do you got any Detroit artists that you like up there? That anybody that you mess with? Like if you had
Shit, man. Yeah, it's some cool ass art. Like I did a song with Bazaar from D12 this
okay,
year.
okay,
And that was just a dream come true for me, bro. Cause like a lot of people don't know, like Eminem is the artist that made me want to rap, you know.
oh
And
really?
yeah, so just getting a Bazaar feature, it's like the little dude I used to see on TV when I was 7. I'm like, oh, you know, like shit was dope to me, bro.
Right.
Um, but yeah, as far as like Detroit rappers, I mean, I say Bazaar was cool as fuck. Shit, man, I worked with Sada too. He was pretty cool. Um, yeah, I say like outside of that, you got like I like Nessie the Rilla, pretty dope. Cool people, bro. You know,
Okay, shout out to him
yeah. So
for sure, for sure. But speaking of like you say Detroit, what about the performances? Like, do you like perform Detroit, or is there any like spots you like to perform in particular?
Detroit, I've pretty much performed at a majority of the places in Detroit that you could get to on the underground level. I honestly like performing outside of Detroit because people are more in tune with what's going on. Like
Right,
you know, like I was saying, like the Detroit scene, like everybody want to be a rapper. You know,
right.
when you go outside of Detroit, people are just there to just be there. Like, yo, fuck with that shit, bro. I was
Right,
looking for some shit like this. You know what
right,
I'm saying? I'm about to follow you, bro. I'm about to tell my boy we're gonna smoke to this. They start doing it, you know.
right, right.
Versus, you know, so I don't know. That's just like my perspective. Like Detroit it's okay. I look at Detroit more as where you practice. Like it's a practice city because you look at it, where once you blow up in Detroit, where you about to go? Rolling Loud, all
Right.
that Coachella, all that is where you aiming for. So it's like this is where you practice at.
Okay.
This shit don't matter for real. This is you do not see big bashes come in here. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's
Right.
else
That's true. Right. Elsewhere. Right. That's true. I give you that. I give you that. I like that analogy for sure.
like this is where you practice at. You know, this is like if you could make these people like this shit, it's a good song because it's a tough city to crack. Like I ain't never performed in New York yet, but they say, oh, New York is one of the hardest places.
Oh
Detroit is
yeah.
hard to crack people too. Detroit people,
Real.
whole time they like this shit, but they just
He said this dead face like if nobody else don't jump or clap, I ain't jumping or clapping.
Bro, I've seen niggas that was the main niggas at their own shows here, bro. Locals like get picked up by big niggas like in the
What?
industry, and it's like they first performance back in the city, and people, everybody come because they happy for you, but they
Right.
are just walking out midway through your performance, bro. Like it's like,
Damn.
damn, bro, shit.
Yeah, that is man. That is scuff. That's harsh. That's harsh. But it's hard being an artist, man. It definitely is hard being an artist. Our artist, because you gotta make sure your audience is entertained at all times, and not only
Yeah,
that, like you say, you gotta make sure you coming with your best of best. Like you can't have
yeah.
no downtime.
Nah, like it's like I go to these shows. It's like, bro, if you the main act, why is half the crowd leaving? Like that's crazy to me, bro. And then
That
it's like
is
this is the part that nobody's seeing. Like I've seen it with artists outside of my city too. Like it's artists in Texas at South by Southwest, bro. I'm talking about over 10 million views on videos, bro. I went to that show. Like literally, I'm the only person getting hyped, bro.
right.
I'm on the balcony like these.
Right.
Everybody else facing the other way.
What? What the hell?
So
I
like
ain't know it's
music,
like
I don't know.
that.
Music is just some crazy shit, bro. It's just it's
Nah.
unpredictable.
I mean, like I said, it is. It's definitely a dirty game. Like I don't, I gonna say I understand, but you know what I'm saying. But I know why them labels do what they do when it comes to certain things, and like you say, them promoters do what they do when it comes to certain things. Because sometimes, like you say, that shit could be hit super left. It could be going right, and then now out of nowhere, everything just hit left. You're like, what the fuck? So
Right.
I already know firsthand. I know firsthand. So yeah, that's
Like
definitely.
the baby, bro. Like what the fuck is going on? Like that's so
Oh,
bold. Like
right,
they
perfect
pushing, they
example.
really want this man to fall off, bro. Like the narrative is crazy on him, bro. Like
Crazy.
why would you want somebody like why is it so cool to be so proud of somebody for falling off, bro?
Wow.
Like
That is weird, like canceling a motherfucker, like they say. It is, it's cool now to cancel a motherfucker for him to not eat or, you know what I'm saying, for whatever reason it may be. It ain't even because of his artwork or whatever. You know what I mean? Like, that's the part I
yeah,
just like. Like, at least say his music just super duper shitty. Like, oh man, he ain't the same no more. No beats don't be hitting or nothing. You know what I'm saying? His concept's whack. Like, it'd be other shit. It'd be like, damn, but you still listen to his music though. Like,
all right. Like I seen Detroit in the comments, bro. It's the sponsored ad that keep going by and it went like locally viral. Like it's because he got a show coming up here. Everybody in the
oh,
comments, I'm doing my hair, I'm straight. Like just bullshit. Like the whole thread, bro, of a sponsored ad. You gotta think somebody paid for this sponsored ad and y'all taking this shit lightly, like it's a
like,
joke. Like this is man's career.
it
But like
is.
now that I'm thinking about it, it's like it's back to what I always tell everybody. Like you really know me. Like I always tell people, like that's why you keep it about the music. If all else fails, if the music good, people gonna see past the gimmicks, the bullshit, the canceling. Or if your music good, they gonna forget whatever's going on. It don't matter. So it's like you could flop an album. Maybe that's just not it. Back to the drawing board. You could
That's
be their favorite tomorrow.
right. Yeah, yeah. That's what like they say. That's the best thing about life in general. Like you know what I'm saying. So like they say, tomorrow holds is a new day. Like it holds a new adventure, a new journey. So like you say, it ain't never super over. Like it's always a chance for you know to redeem yourself. So I definitely agree with you on that for sure. But moving on, I got sidetracked a little bit. But what about like visually? Like, is there any visual people you mess with up there, or do you kind of like plan on flying out, or do you prefer to fly out, or have you ever flown out to, done a video or something like that?
Video, yeah. Yeah, I done like I think the last videos I did with Clay Kodak. He from Toronto, but I think he Windsor right now.
Okay,
But
okay,
he in Minnesota actually right now doing some videos, but he shot my last ones. But like I'm locked in with him right now. We're gonna shoot some more.
right,
Um, but yeah, I did some videos, like videos. A lot of them with CT Films. He did a lot of my videos, which was pretty cool.
yeah,
And yeah, man, it's just like I'm open to working with anybody. Like if you dope at doing videos, like I'm dope at making music. Let's put some shit together. Like I'm not
right,
really
right,
about to
right,
shut nobody out, or because it's like at the end of the day, we could create. If it look good, it look good. Let's drop it. You know what I'm saying? If we got chemistry, let's drop it. Like just like any music artist, like maybe two rappers good, but when they make a song together, they don't sound good. Like you know what I'm saying? Like I'm
yeah,
gonna
yeah.
look, keep exploring until we find that formula that works.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. I like that. I like that. And that's, what I'm saying. That's like you said, that's love too. On top of that, because it's letting the videographer be the videographer
Mhm.
instead of, trying to demand and determine what's going to happen. And you know what I mean? Like, yeah, sometimes for certain songs, but sometimes you got to let that motherfucker do his thing.
Yeah. And that's how I am. Like I'm very easy to work with. Like when it comes to me, like I come with my ideas and
Right.
then pretty much from there it's like it's up, bro. Like, it's not really too much shit that I'm just gonna be like, nah, that's weird. No, we ain't doing that. Like, you know what
Right.
I'm saying? It's like,
Right.
bro, if this shit makes sense, like I trust other people's visions too. At the end of the day, like we all here to create, bro.
Exactly.
Feel me? Like
Exactly.
we all here for that shit. So, you know, somebody might give you an idea, or you might hear two other people talking, and then it's like, damn, that's a dope ass song concept or whatever. Hit the crib, make a song to it, boom, it's up.
Right, right. Yep. Yeah, I agree. And I agree with you, bro. And that's, like you say, that's what makes it so cool just about art in general. Like you say, when you get two people together that you never, like you say, would never expected, that look what they got. You know what I'm saying? Look what they come out with. Look what they do. Or, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah, it definitely, like, yeah, I
Like,
agree.
bro, I swear, like I tell people right now, like how hip hop is like in the beefing era, people dying and shit.
Yeah.
Bro, we need to take this shit back to the motherfucking like instead of beefing, like put that nigga on the song and just shit on him. Like you
Oh,
feel me?
yeah,
Not
right. Like
directing
a
your bars
versus.
at him, but just show him you a better artist. Like why you gotta die, bro?
Right. Hey,
Like
that
you feel
would
me?
be
That's
hard.
where I'm at with it. Like
Hey,
do a song with him and just go crazy to the point where it's like I'll be turning bro part off. Like why y'all gonna do that?
right.
Why did somebody gotta die, bro? Like
Right. He
why?
said have a poll up, like who verse was the hardest. Like, all right, nigga, you shitty. Your verse say he had many votes. Like, no, I'm
Right.
with you. That would be hard. Verses on the track type shit. Like, take it back. That would be hard as hell.
You
Motherfuckers
know how
got
much more money you would make though? Because if people already know y'all beefing and then y'all do
yeah,
a song, that's
yeah,
gonna
yeah.
bro. That's gonna put both people up. Versus one person dying and that one person's family being set.
Yeah,
Like that's still bold on if you they opt because you just made their family rich. But it's like if instead they do a song, that's
exactly.
mutually beneficial for both parties.
Both parties, bruh. And then, like you said, not only that, you gonna truly find out who's the man or not. Like, especially because 9 times out of 10, motherfucker would, if they knew like people like him better or people feeling his style better, like you said, like motherfuckers would be like, all right, man, you the better man. Like, all right, cool. Like whatever problems we got, we gonna have them, but just keep that over there, and I'm gonna keep mine over here since we know. You know what I'm saying? What's up? The standard's already been set.
Mhm.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I know motherfuckers, a lot of motherfuckers would do that because a lot, like you say, a lot of this beef be up some bullshit anyway. Fucking his
Like the
little dumb shit.
Jadakiss and Benny Siegel beef, bro. Remember that one?
Nah, I don't. I don't remember that one. I know they beef.
Jadakiss and Benny Siegel?
Yeah, I know they beef.
Bro, they were so disrespectful on their verses. But when I like look at their interviews now, they say they had so much respect for each other though that when they like seen each other in the
Yeah.
club, they wasn't on that. Even though that it was that, they just
Right.
wasn't on that because they was trying to get to the bag, bro.
Right. Exactly.
And then they ended up growing past it. Like, you know what
Right.
I'm saying? It's just
Exactly.
like
Yeah. 9 times out of
hip
10,
hop,
that's what you do.
it gotta get back to that shit. Cause I feel like as a genre, I feel like hip hop is dying out right now, bro, in a bad way. Like
It is, bro.
I feel like it's potentially at a risk where another genre can be number one over hip hop because it's too saturated right now. It's no direction. It's no what's that shit called with the four presidents? The
Oh,
no
Mount
Mount
Rushmore.
Rushmore. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's no Mount Rushmore, bro. We don't have four people that's carrying the genre right now. Who is the four?
I agree, bro. I agree. losing forward.
Like,
Like, and then like you say, not only that too, like you say, no direction. Like it ain't even like you say, like it ain't nothing to hope for. Like down the line, like a lot of these anticipated releases ain't really anticipated because it's like I'm only looking to see if he gonna put something in there, like you say, some gimmicky shit, or if he gonna diss this motherfucker in there. Like I ain't really waiting to see how he gonna drop and how he gonna create with this dude. Because like you say, ain't nobody really collabing that should be like the greats that should be collabing. Like you know what I mean, like some J. Cole and Drake and Timberland all on this track or some shit like that. Like you know what I mean, like shit like
yeah,
that. That supposed to like you say carry the genre and bring it on to the next generation.
bro, you absolutely right. We need that. Like, just random ass Drake and J. Cole records, or random ass J.
Right.
Cole and motherfucking Kanye record, or
Right.
random
Yeah.
ass,
Yep.
like, the shit not happening. And it's like at a pace where it's so many rappers coming out and it's so microwave right now.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Look at it, it's like, oh, okay, that's one song. But they
Right.
only having this one song. Like, they don't have a catalog. You should at least have like, 10 songs that I could, or I ask the artist, hey, what's this artist's best line? They ain't got nothing
Right.
to tell me. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, oh, I don't
Right.
know a line, but it's a vibe. It's like, that's cool, but a vibe only gonna get you so far. Like, yes, that's a large part of it, but
Yeah.
it's still about what you saying and how you saying it, and that's what's gonna make the record timeless. Like,
Yeah, I agree, bruh. Like I was just about to say that, like a motherfucking MJ song from back in the day or something. Like you say, a Tupac song, Biggie song from back in the day, because it was specifically rooted within that era. Like you said, like it was letting the motherfucker in on their life, showing that real, showcasing their real art, and like you say, it had that vibe, that feeling, but it was really a purposeful, song. Like he really wanted this song to be played 20 years later, 30 years later, and people still feel the pain that they was going through, or the happiness that they was going through. You know what I'm saying? Whatever the case may be.
facts. Like, Michael Jackson's music is so fucking timeless, bro. Like, I heard that shit played the other day, and I'm just chilling, and I'm just
Right.
like, bro, like the fact that a lot of this is like instruments, like
Right.
behind his vocals, like it
Right.
sounds like Doggy Bone just played that in the car, like, you know what I'm saying, like, or
Right.
even
Yeah.
like you kind of feel like you could visualize the
Yeah.
motherfucker pushing these piano keys because it's
And
all
then
like
getting down.
live. And I think either hip hop is gonna have to switch to some live shit or something, bro, because it's too anybody can grab a beat right now and just everybody got their video mans, everybody got their camera, their iPhone, their cover art, bro. This shit
Right.
crazy
It's
right now.
crazy. And then, like you say, do it for 2 weeks, and then I'll retire. Come back next year and be like, all right, I'm back, y'all. Like, what? Motherfucker? He said, what? He said, back to what? Like,
That shit, yeah, they be also I quit.
right?
Last album, y'all. Hey, I'm back, y'all.
Nah, it do, bro. It's sad because, like I say, it definitely hurt the, like you say, the underground, or like even like SoundCloud, like how so many people joke on SoundCloud now because of all them people, like you say, like that. When there's some real talent out there, some real, like you say, cats that be spitting, and chicks that be spitting. Like that's one thing that took me aback. Like all of these Lauren Hill type chicks that don't get no type play, that be on SoundCloud heavy. I'm like, Jesus Christ, she's good. She's good. She's amazing. You know what I'm saying? Like, and it's just like this is because people played that like you say, that form, that platform so much that motherfuckers don't even go on there and be, and there's some real gems on there, bro.
Yeah, I used to use SoundCloud a lot. Like, I kind of regret using SoundCloud because it's so like to me it's so dead. Like,
It is now. It's super good.
and I used to find it so disrespectful. You do a show, yeah, y'all buy my song on iTunes, Apple Music, y'all. Motherfucker be like, hey, bro, I ain't gonna buy your song off Apple Music, but what's your SoundCloud? You got a
Oh,
SoundCloud?
right.
Like,
Damn, nigga, personal. But you gonna
man.
listen to it for free, right?
Like, bro, what? I deleted my song. Like, I'll stop after that. I'm like, yeah, I'm just gonna focus on the other shit because there's no point in me being focused on SoundCloud. I mean, you could put your own metadata in and make cheese off of it, but why I gotta do all of that, bro?
Nah, I feel you. It is. It's a hassle. It's definitely something. If you like, you say you had a team or something like that, bunch of motherfuckers running the little network. Like, okay, go ahead, but you ain't gonna, like you say, spend that extra time on it.
SoundCloud used to be so fucking sweet too. Like, I remember when it first came out,
Um,
you could do like a submit your song to a certain number of groups. So
oh,
it's
word.
like what I would do, I would submit it to a bunch of groups, And then afterwards, I would take it out of a few groups and then put it on another group so it pop up at the top, like for the first couple
Oh,
of days to get the numbers up.
right.
And it would give me like organic reach because it was like it was social. This is somebody's real group that they made. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And we all in here reposting our music to get it. We actually was clicking it. But then SoundCloud took that feature away, which I don't know why, because it was like it was very helpful when it first came out because it was like helping me connect with random people.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
I need social media platforms like where they put a limit on how many people you could follow or things
Right.
like that. It's like how are you supposed to do this as an independent artist? Like you got to connect to the people. So if you sitting down like me, if I'm playing the game online, I'm gonna play online. I don't want to play the game by myself. I want to play online so I can stumble across people and I can tell them check out my music. Like you know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Like more people. You know what
Right.
I'm saying? And you
Right.
generating cheese, or they streaming it. You know, I think like that. So like
Right.
man, this is crazy. Like social media need to make it to where you could follow more people, but it's the spam and the bots and the, you know, wild
Right.
shit that makes this shit harder.
Yeah, it is. It
That
is,
shit,
bro. It is. And like I said, man, a lot of these motherfuckers be using them at an unfair advantage as well, making it seem like they shit, like you say, hot or popping or whatever, that they got all of this. And it's like you say, it be bots. It'd be like, and it dilute the game. Because you know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers be like, oh, this is what y'all got. Like, you know what I'm saying? This is the best y'all got. Because they going off the numbers. And it's like, nah, like nobody's listening to that guy. He bought that. I promise you. Like, literally though. but but now moving on though, like far as for the rest of 2022, what you got lined up and planned, man?
uh, probably about to drop a couple more songs for sure. I'm gonna drop a couple more songs. I'm probably about to drop another track next year. I got a pretty big feature on it. I'm gonna put that out, and then in the meantime, I'm really about to just work on a project and see what I can come out with next. Cause I dropped two in 2021, so I ain't dropped one this year.
Right.
I'm gonna
Okay.
drop two probably in 2023.
Okay. Okay. So you gonna keep that consistent. One, two, one.
No, 202.
Oh yeah, 2-0. Yeah, because you said you ain't dropped one. I remember that. Yep. Yep. So yeah. Oh, yeah. And whatever works, bro. Like you see Kendrick, sometimes he drop every 3, 4, 5, 6 years. So, and I always felt that too as an artist. Like if a motherfucker putting out, like you say, that good timeless music, it don't matter when you drop. Like you know what I'm saying? Like because people gonna be still listening to that other stuff. Like damn, yeah, I can't wait till you drop this new shit. But like you say, it get that anticipation back, get you ready for the next year or whatnot.
Yeah.
So I'm definitely with you on that. But yeah, before we get out here, man, is there anything else you want to say before we, step out?
Shit, man. Pretty much like I said, I got that, man. I'm working on some more shit right now. Like I said, when I drop these, man, it's about to go up. Pretty much that, man. If y'all want to follow me on Instagram, man, it's Tony Millions. Feel me in the building. Tony Millions in the building. Man, shout out to Malone, man.
Yeah, appreciate you. You know, like I say, thanks to everybody that tuned in. Like I say, you know how we doing. Like it's only part one. Like it's gonna be more to come. So